G'day, it's Adam from Dad's Life, and welcome back to the channel. Just want to provide a little bit of a quick update on how we went about sleep training our beautiful little boy over there, Ocean, who's 13 months old. We started about 5 weeks ago, and essentially I'm just going to talk through some of the steps that we use that certainly helped us encourage him to sleep throughout the night, which he's certainly doing more and more regularly now. So step number one would be just to ensure that the baby has enough active play during the day. So we try and minimize electronics and give the boy as much opportunity to get up and move about and explore his world, whether we go to playgrounds inside shopping centers or outside near the beach, just whatever it is, and throughout the house, just giving him plenty of opportunities to move about and basically physical exercise. We all kind of sleep better after some physical exercise. The other step would be to just have a bit of a bedtime routine in mind. For us, it doesn't have to be exactly rigorous like that every time, but certainly at the beginning we definitely wanted to establish a little bit of a routine. So about 6 o'clock we would, Mum would give him a bath. Shortly after that we'd have a good meal. So we want him to obviously go to bed on a full tummy. He's going to sleep a whole lot better. And then sort of after meal time, it's just sort of quiet kind of play. Definitely no electronics or TV or anything overly stimulating. We could read some books to him or just let him play some hide and seek or whatever he feels like doing while we start to close the blinds, put on some relaxing music, and just begin that process of getting the room ready, putting the aircon on. We live in a tropical climate, so getting the temperature right is important. Until such time that he is starting to basically show sort of signs of drowsiness, we usually offer him the boob, so he has another feed of milk while we start putting his bedtime clothes on, just so he's warm and cozy throughout the night. And then this all sort of from bath time to time that we put him down. It's about 45 minutes. One of us would put him down in his cot and say our good nights, wish him a lovely sleep, tell him we love him, and literally walk out and close the door and essentially not look back at that stage. He's also sleeping in his own room. Mummy and Dad sleep in another room now. That was a sort of a very important step for us, which was quite challenging mentally to accept at the beginning. And he also sleeps in his own cot, so his own space, and which is free of toys and other blankets and stuff. So he's got a safe place to sleep. And there has been, especially initially, some crying. That's definitely hard to deal with as a parent. So it's probably important to give yourself a little bit of space. So I know myself that the ongoing crying definitely hits my nerves pretty bad, and I feel pretty stressed out. So just kind of got to bite the bullet in a way and sort of remove yourself a little bit from that if it does work you up a bit. So if the parents are fairly calm, then you can stick to the strategy. And if, like us, you stick to the strategy, look, it's worked for us anyway. We're 5 weeks into it now, and more often than not we can put him down and he's out by 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Sometimes he wakes up during the night. Look, we just kind of gotta let it go. We do check in before we sort of turn off and get ready for bed ourselves, which is about 10 o'clock. So we will just go into the room, just make sure he's sleeping in a reasonably safe position. Everything looks fine. Everything has been fine every time, and then that's it. It's it's off to bed for everybody. So Mum and Dad are getting some good sleep. Our baby's quite used to it now, and it's just way better overall for all of us. We started him at the sleep training at around about 12 months time. So we definitely had a challenging first year, understandably. The young one, the infant's got needs, and we didn't know any better, and we just sort of toughed it through. We had him in our room. We would, especially Mum, go to him every time he woke up. So there was sleepless nights. That was the first year, but geez, since we've started the sleep training, definitely turned a corner. So step number one, have an active day. Step number two, have a bedtime routine. Step number three, make sure there's a meal. Step number four, make sure the boy's room, the child's room is ready for bed, so it's dark and he or she is wearing some warm clothes and it's going to be comfortable through the night. And where I'm up to, step 4 or 5. Once you've had a bit of a transition period, maybe about 45 minutes from the active day to getting ready for bed, put them down and say your goodnights and walk out, close the door, make sure it's dark. We also play some music, and that's part of the routine. And just to have that mental strength and confidence in the strategy that even though the child will be potentially crying for a while until they get used to it, that it is for the overall greater good, and they just need a bit of time to adjust to that strategy. So that's what we've done. Hopefully I've pointed out some of those enablers of success. So the outcome we wanted to achieve was mum and dad to get some more sleep, and naturally the baby to sleep and be able to self-settle. Look, it's worked for us. It doesn't work perfectly all of the time, but Jesus, if we hadn't established this, then we would still be waking up 4, 5, 6 times every night, which wasn't good for anyone. All right, hit me up if you have any questions, comments. If you like the channel, hit subscribe. I definitely encourage us to share some more. So thanks a lot, guys. Catch you later. Bye-bye.